Have you heard what really happened to Jamie Foxx? The Hollywood superstar who conquered comedy, music, and the big screen almost vanished from the spotlight overnight. Was it a shocking health crisis, a secret scandal, or something even darker that no one dared to report? From being the boy nobody wanted in Terrell, Texas, to dominating the Oscars and Billboard charts, Jamie Foxx seemed untouchable, but the glittering facade hides a trail of lawsuits, backstage fights, and a near-fatal incident that left Hollywood trembling. What really went down in 2023 when the world thought he was invincible? And why is the star who once ruled every stage and screen now caught in whispers, rumors, and a battle for his very legacy? Tonight, we pull back the curtain on a story Hollywood doesn't want you to see. Get ready, because the truth behind Jamie Foxx's beyond the shocking events. Threatening to bring him down is more explosive than anyone could imagine. Jamie Foxx's name that once lit up every stage, every screen, every playlist is now at the center of whispers that could shake Hollywood to its core. The multi-talented superstar who earned Oscars, topped Billboard charts, and commanded salaries that most can only dream of is facing questions no one thought they'd hear. What really happened behind the glittering facade? Sources close to the industry hint at a trail of chaos stretching from exclusive clubs in Manhattan to secretive Hollywood after-parties. The actor whose name once meant charm, talent, and prestige is now tangled in lawsuits, heated disputes, and a 2023 health scare that left fans holding their breath. But this isn't just about a fall from grace, it's about a man whose childhood scars, buried deep in Texas, collided violently with the pressures of fame. Jamie's life, public and private, is a roller coaster of contradictions. On one hand, he's the devoted father who inspires admiration, the performer whose dedication to art is unmatched. On the other hand, whispers of secret legal battles, explosive on-set arguments, and heated encounters with co-stars paint a picture that Hollywood tabloids can't fully print. Anonymous insiders claim the actor's temper has been legendary, leading to moments where even seasoned directors had to intervene. These aren't isolated incidents. Stories of handcuffs, courtrooms, and confrontations with high-profile figures keep resurfacing, adding fuel to the rumor mill. And then there's the 2023 incidenta. Health emergency so severe that Hollywood itself paused. Was it a sudden medical collapse, or was something more sinister at play? Details remain murky, but insiders suggest this near tragedy exposed vulnerabilities Jamie had long concealed. Vulnerabilities the world never saw behind the smiles, the music, the accolades. By the time he began slowly re-emerging in 2024, whispers of past misdeeds, old lawsuits, and potential scandals were already circling again, like predators sensing weakness. As fans celebrated his return, others wondered, is the legendary star finally being caught by the shadows he once seemed untouchable by? The question now isn't whether Jamie Foxx is talented, he proved that beyond doubt, but whether the very fame that elevated him is now a force he cannot control. Every accolade, every blockbuster, every hit song is a chapter in a life intertwined with controversies that refuse to stay buried. And just when the public thought they understood the man behind the star, the past came roaring back, threatening to redefine everything. What secrets are still hidden in the corridors of Hollywood? What lawsuits and whispers have been quietly waiting for the perfect moment to surface? The answers aren't just shocking, they're explosive. And this is only the beginning. As Jamie Foxx slowly returned to the public eye in 2024, the industry buzzed with more than just excitement. It was a storm of speculation. Leaked reports and anonymous sources painted a portrait of excess, power, and recklessness hidden behind his polished Hollywood persona. From luxury cars and sprawling estates to VIP parties where cameras never followed, Jamie's life seemed untouchable, but insiders whispered that his charm masked a pattern of impulsive decisions. Alleged incidents at exclusive nightclubs, secret altercations on movie sets, and financial disputes with collaborators began circulating, each rumor more sensational than the last. One unnamed producer claimed, "He's brilliant, but unpredictable. Sometimes you're in awe." and other times you're terrified he might explode. Social media amplified every whisper. Fans were divided. Some celebrated Jamie as a survivor, a genius who conquered Hollywood against all odds, while others questioned whether the superstar's private chaos would finally catch up with him. Viral threads dissected alleged lawsuits, secretive settlements, and backstage confrontations with co-stars, turning each minor incident into a spectacle of speculation. Reports of lavish spending, questionable business deals, and alleged misuse of influence were shared as if they were headline news. Observers couldn't help but notice the pattern. Every high point in Jamie's career seemed to coincide with a scandal waiting in the shadows. Even supposed friends and colleagues added fuel to the fire. Anonymous sources claim that on certain film sets, Jamie's behavior veered from playful genius to intimidating force in minutes, with crew members left walking on eggshells. One insider allegedly said, "You never knew which Jamie would show up, comedic genius or storm cloud," and everyone felt the tension. Meanwhile, court filings resurfaced from older legal disputes, bringing past controversies back into the conversation, and lawyers speculated that new regulations could reopen previously closed cases. Public opinion was split. Some saw justice finally catching up. Others cried foul, claiming opportunism and timing that seemed almost malicious. The combination of leaked evidence, social media frenzy, and Hollywood insiders whispering behind closed doors created a perfect storm. Jamie Foxx, the man who once seemed untouchable, suddenly found himself under a microscope. Every move dissected, every gesture analyzed. The public watched with bated breath, not just to see the man behind the headlines, but to see whether the empire he built, his talent, fame, and fortune could survive scrutiny on all sides. And as whispers turned into speculation, speculation into outrage, one question lingered. Could Jamie Foxx navigate the fallout without losing everything he had worked for? The storm was far from over, and what came next would shock even the most devoted fans. The moment the scandals resurfaced, Jamie Foxx found himself at the center of a Hollywood storm unlike anything he had faced before. Leaked legal documents, alleged witness statements, and whispered accounts of on-set confrontations fueled a media frenzy that didn't discriminate between fact and speculation. Public outrage was immediate. Social media exploded, and entertainment news outlets dissected every detail of his private life, from alleged lawsuits dating back to 2015 to rumors of behind-the-scenes clashes with co-stars. Jamie's once untouchable image began to show cracks. Insiders suggested that even longtime collaborators were reevaluating their ties, wary of being caught in the crossfire of controversy and public scrutiny. Government, investigators, and legal analysts weighed in on the alleged lawsuits, hinting at potential probes that could span years. Even though many of the claims remained officially unproven, the court of public opinion was swift and merciless. Fans were torn. Some rallied behind Jamie, citing his undeniable talent and resilience, while others demanded accountability, arguing that fame should never shield anyone from consequences. Entertainment pundits speculated about financial implications, including lost film contracts, paused projects, and the possibility of a major drop in brand endorsements. In Hollywood, image is currency, and Jamie's empire was suddenly at risk of collapsing under the weight of both rumors and reality. Despite the chaos, Jamie continued to assert control where he could. Public appearances were carefully curated, statements measured, and social media used strategically to manage the narrative. Yet even with this effort, whispers of hidden truths and untold stories persisted. Alleged behind-the-scenes conflicts with directors, co-stars, and production teams became fodder for viral debates. Meanwhile, fans and critics alike speculated endlessly. Was this the price of unparalleled fame? A series of missteps finally catching up? Or a combination of both? Each new revelation, whether confirmed or rumored, added layers to the narrative, making Jamie Foxx both a heroic survivor and a controversial figure under intense scrutiny. As the public watched, the stakes only grew higher. The legacy of a man who once seemed untouchable was now under examination. His artistic achievements weighed against the shadow of scandal. Every award, every hit song, every blockbuster performance now existed alongside allegations, whispers, and questions that refused to fade. And while Jamie Foxx remained a genius, a survivor, and a commanding presence, the ultimate question lingered. Can even a legend withstand the relentless collision of fame, fortune, and controversy? The answer is still unfolding, and the world is watching. What happens next may redefine Hollywood's understanding of talent, power, and the very cost of being untouchable. What do you think is Jamie Foxx? A misunderstood genius or a star haunted by his own choices? Drop your thoughts in the comments and join the debate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next explosive chapter.